This is Star Wars The Clone Wars Kit Fisto. This is actually the new and improved Kit Fisto. If you recall, Hasbro had released a earlier version of Kit Fisto, which we'll get to later. I have him here in a very interesting diorama with General Grievous and his old Padawan, or apprentice, Nadar Veb. Well, before we get to any of the figures, this is the box art packaging. This is a Galactic Battle Game figure, and therefore he comes with this really cool base and the Battle Game card with all his stats. The figure is part of Wave 3, I suppose, or Wave 2. Either Wave 2 or Wave 3. Depends on which store you're buying it from. I think it's part of Wave 2 of the Clone Wars figures, because Wave 3 would have the flamethrower figure, the flamethrower clone trooper, and Kia di Mundi. Anyway, regardless, it comes with the wave with the new Mace Windu, the Battle Droid Commander, and the camo jungle, or the jungle camo ARF trooper. Okay, so that's that. On to the figure. We'll put General Grievous. This is actually the new General Grievous Clone Wars figure with the articulated knees and bear-looking hands, I suppose, with the option to replace his limbs for battle damage, and his head. His head, actually, I've used the battle damaged head for this one. And this is a keychain Nadar Veb. This is not the mail-away figure. The mail-away has not arrived on our shores, and this is probably the closest I'll ever get to getting a Nadar Veb. It's a keychain. As you can see, there's a hole right there where the peg used to be for the chain, and a clip. It's a pretty cool figure, pretty interesting keychain, and I sort of decided to pick it up because I got the Kit Fisto. So that's that. We'll keep him there for reference later. I'll show you the original Kit Fisto, and you be the judge to see which one you actually like better. I actually like, obviously, the new one because of articulation. I'm a big articulation freak. Even the lightsabers have changed. This one is a darker green. This one is a lighter, more chartreuse looking green. Even the hair has changed. This one is a lot more organized. This one is a bit flowing. The face sculpt, this one is a lot lighter. I mean, lighter in expression. He's a little bit smirking right here, or smiling. Well, this one is a more serious looking facial expression. The eyes are brown. This one, the eyes are black. Big difference also in the garb. This one is a lighter shade of brown with the cloth. Somebody had told me what these things were called. I keep forgetting what it is. I call them the skirts, the Clone Wars, the Clone Trooper skirts, or the Jedi skirts, but they're actually called. It's escaped me right now, but somebody has already told me what it is, and I can't remember. Anyway, forget about it. This the old version had this rubbery plastic garb. This one is a combination of rubbery plastic as well as cloth, and obviously the ball hinge knee and ball hinge ankle, which I'm glad they've added. I mean, better articulation for Kit Fisto is greatly needed. I mean, this guy is a cool Jedi, and to deprive him of articulation is just a big injustice. And I'm glad, you know, there were a lot of Clone Wars figures that were released that had no ball hinge ankles, and I'm glad they've put some on Kit Fisto. So thank you, Hasbro, for listening to the fans. I actually like this one better, and I know some of you might still like this, but I do prefer this one over this one, so we'll keep him here. He's got two lightsabers. Not to be spoilerish or anything, but this is Nadar Veb's lightsaber. And I'm going to stop it from there, because some of you might not have watched that episode where he meets his old Padawan Nadar Veb, and they go on and attack and try and fight off General Grievous, and Nadar is too hasty and he decides to take on Grievous himself. And anyway, we'll leave it at that. So you guys go ahead and watch the episode if you've not seen the episode. And it's pretty close to Nadar. Well, this is not a good representation of the lightsaber. But this is his lightsaber. As you can see, it has a shorter hilt or a shorter handle compared to his regular lightsaber, which is a longer one. Even the blade, I think, is no, the blade is just about right, about the same. A tad bit shorter, I think. No, just the same, with a shorter handle. So, very nice, very cool looking new Kit Fisto. I'm especially very pleased with this one. Thank you, Hasbro, for doing a good job and getting it right this time around. So there you have it, the Clone Wars Galactic Battle Game Kit Fisto. Thanks for watching.